Hello everyone, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. I'm Corn, and what we're doing today isn't extremely exciting because it's, I have to do 5 of the similar things, but I thought, some of my subbies like it if they come along with me and they craft while I craft, and so I thought we'd do these together. I have to make 5 of these tags for my gnomes that I did. The ones, the Ray Dunn socks, and even though those colors are very, very bright and lots of pinks and yellows and kind of a gorgeous greens, I wanted to make them, since they're beach themed, I wanted to make them summery and oceany. So I first cut out this paper. It's cardstock, but it is hardly has any weight to it. This is cardstock, which is good. It's nice and heavy. And I was able to get 4 of them out of this piece, and I had this piece left over from another project that I grabbed. And then what I did after I cut them, then I have a crocodile, and I cut them that way. And then I have a corner rounder in 3 different sizes, all in one. Got it off of Amazon. It's really cool. And these, I put the corner chopper on medium for the larger pieces, and then for the smaller pieces, I put it on small for those corners. And so each one of these will get this piece in the middle, as I need to write on this. And so far, oh, whoops, and then I have to, or I don't have to, and then I go around. I've got the Distress Oxide and Salty Ocean and by Tim Holtz, and I go around and ink up my edges. I'm trying to get that ocean vibe, y'all. Okay, so I've already got, did I do all of these? Yes, I've got 4 done. So let's do this one together. How are you all doing? I hope that life is good. Are you all excited about, well, it's a sad holiday coming up, but a lot of times people have barbecues and the family comes over, and sometimes that's the first time everybody gets in the pool, all that good stuff. Ours is, we have a anniversary. That's our big celebration. We have our anniversary. And it's going to be a quiet one. We thought about, traveling a little bit, but we decided not to. We were gonna, but it's going to be a more peaceful one for us. It is so funny, y'all. I'm downstairs painting those 10 items with the chalk paint. Then, I just recently did the gnomes. Then back up to do some die cuts for bingo last Friday. Mimi, God love her, she did bingo. Even though, Melody, bless her heart, she's dealing with COVID, and she's vaccinated and everything, and she said it's really, it's some nasty stuff, dealing with the fevers and everything. And but Melody, she's under doctor's care, and she's doing everything right. So hopefully and prayerfully she'll be doing great soon. I hope she feels better, not only every day but every hour. And So Mimi said on her video on Friday that she posted, she said, I'm going to go ahead and have pop-up bingo, which means she's doing it all on her lonesome. And she said, anybody want to donate prizes, that'd be real nice. And so quite a few people. Even Melody, God love her. She couldn't come on for long. She came on for just a couple of minutes, but she said, I'll donate something, bless her heart. And I was like, well, I don't have anything made, you know, because I'm doing all this other stuff. I'm still doing the spring cleaning between all this other stuff I'm doing. So I was like, so I wrote Baby, and I said, honey, can I can do die cuts? You know, is 20 good? Because I've never just made them as a prize before, done them as a prize. But you know what? To me, that is a fantastic prize because so many of us have dies that others don't. Of course, there's some that I think we all have in common, or mostly have in common, that have die cut machines. But I was like, die cuts? 20? She said, oh, that'd be great. So I was like, whew. You know, I'm just trying, in case you're wondering, instead of, a lot of times I take my markers and I go around the edges because I don't want to see the white there. Sometimes I like the white, but I don't want it today. And so I'm just going around trying to get rid of that white. And so anyway, so then I was back up here early in the morning doing the die cuts. And you know, you want to give variety. And most of mine are small, but I hope she'll like them. Robin won them. So I hope she'll enjoy them. And so then back downstairs painting. And you know, yesterday lunch was my responsibility, but on Sundays Handsome and I he cooks half and I cook the other half. So we did that, and then he said, I need to plant the garden because we've had very cold, very hot, very cold. There's not a lot of springtime happening, you know. It's either one or the t'other. So I was like, okay, if he's going out, then I'm going to tackle those tags. And I thought, while I'm doing this, like I said, y'all are so sweet to say, well, I want to watch while you do stuff. And like I said, sometimes you all just listen in your craft and doing your own thing. I know Annie right now is doing, she has a challenge where they're doing, and Mimi's joined in on that too, they're doing Christmas cards now. Because as you know, if you do 4 or 5 a month, by the time Christmas is here, you're done. You don't have to be sitting there like me going, if I have time, I will, but all this stuff going on, and then I have other, you know, appointments to go to, and you know how the life itself. So we shall see, but there's certain things that responsibilities I have that I just have to do. So, and this is one of them. So I'm going to go ahead. I like putting these on with my Fabri-Tac, and I don't always get them perfect, y'all. I don't. I'm not going to sit here and say I do. But I try to. Let me see. I've got to stick a pin in it. Pardon my attire. Like I said, when I paint, I wear a certain top that's, oh, it's terrible, y'all. It is terrible. It's got paint all over it. And to be honest, that's why I like it, because I don't, you know what I mean? That's why I painted it, because I don't give a rat's behind. You know, if I get chalk paint on it, I'll be like, I don't care. I made a few colors my own, did a few things. I'm going to try a few different things with that. And if I can, I'll bring y'all along. But I might not be able to. So, let's try to, the thing I love about Fabri-Tac is if I'm not getting it perfect, it's not the end of the world, because you've got like a few minutes to not minutes. You got a little wiggle room to where you can say, oh, okay. All right. That's pretty good. And then, y'all know this. This is nothing new. Unless you're here new, I just roll right over. You put your 2 fingers there and go. Okay. And it'll just be sturdier and cuter. And so that's what I do. I know it's the same, but sometimes... Oh, wait a minute, that ain't right. Hold on here. This is right. I was going to put a front on them, you know, 2 big ones together. I get to talking to y'all, and I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. That's happened before, hasn't it? Y'all are racking up the times, aren't you? Listen, that would take all day, y'all. And my poor light is off kilter because if I put it where I normally put it, y'all couldn't see me do anything. It blocks the camera big time. Excuse me. You knew that was going to happen. Only because I'm filming. Handsome and I have, you know, we don't always agree on when we're relaxing what shows to watch, you know, because stuff he likes, I'm like, ugh. And stuff I like, he's like, ew. And we both love Father Brown, though. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with that program. It's been on for years. In fact, it was on in the 70s, y'all, and it was a hit then. I think in the late 70s, and they redid it. I forget what season is out right now, 8 or 9, something like that. I think, I'm not 100% sure. In the UK, a lot of times, if it's a season, you're only going to get like 10 episodes, if you get that, you know, especially with the pandemic and everything. But the shows, so many of the shows are so fantastic. I'm like, I don't care. I'll take what I can get. And that's what we watched today was Father Brown. And, oh, I just love that show. I absolutely love it. It's just, it is a mystery now. It's not always murder mystery. But you also get Father Brown and his take on things and his redemption, discussions of redemption and stuff. That character is just so cool. You know what I mean? I just love him. You know, sometimes it's super sad, I'll be honest with you. You know, why someone did what they did is sad and kind of breaks your heart. But at the same time, like I said, Father Brown was that character was so ahead of his time when it came to God's love and mercy. It's a fantastic show. It really is. So if you get a chance, and I'm not sure if it's, we get several British channels. I'm not sure. We get Acorn and what's BritBox and, you know, stuff like, because we love British shows. We just love them. I used to be into PBS so much when it came to the British shows, but now most of them, I'll do one. There was one in another language, but I think it was, I forget if we were in Sweden or what, that I thoroughly enjoyed. But there's so many that the other language is so, you know, be it French or whatever, whatever language, different from my own. And I'm like, oh boy, I just don't, if they're going too fast, I'm a slow crafter and a slow reader, you know, and I've got the subtitles and I'm like, ah. So I used to do PBS until like 90% of their stuff now is, you know, not when it's your local stage, but you know what I mean, when you purchase it. In another language where they're going way too fast for me to follow. If they were to slow down, I'd be fine. But I'm like, and especially if it's a mystery, I'm like, what happened? They lost me. I don't understand. I don't get it. And yes, I'm getting these bubbles again, and yes, I know what to do to prevent them, but at the same time, I don't have time right this second to do it. So that's what I do to get rid of it. But yes, this should help. And also, if you have, is it F? What is it? It's up here somewhere. It's what you use to clean your fingernail polish off with. If you have that, you can go ahead and thin it out with that. But I'm always afraid of thinning something out too much, you know, where it's like, oh, well, her adhesive didn't stay, and that would just, oh my. Y'all know I have issues with that. My adhesive has to stay put. Okay. So there we are so far, so good. Put that up. So now I'm going to have to, because I have a lot to write on here. And I think that's cute that way, the shell. And I'm concerned about it adhesive, but this is one of the clear stickers. I'm always so concerned about, I usually put extra adhesive on this, but since it is so clear, I'm going to try. Hopefully that will stay put. Usually I run glue stick over the back of it, but oh, cute! Isn't that cute? I like it. And I think I have some ribbon that is, you know, anchors or something that has to do with the ocean. Gluey thumb. That I think would be cute up here. Let me see how cute if we go off of that like that. Oh yeah. Okay. These stickers, you might remember them. I think they're very lovely. Excuse me, they're from Paper Studio. Oop, oop. Oh, poo. I got a little, and I also got a little, it's clear. I can cut it though. I got off of the paper. Uh-oh. But all we have to do is come over here like this, and it's all good. Ta-da! And then definitely clean off my scissors. Okay. What would be pretty on this one? Ooh. Or the seashell in the middle. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Where is the middle? Right about there. There's that one. And that's kind of cute too, isn't it? But would that be better like so, like that one, or like so? I don't know. Or should we do the coral? Maybe the coral. The joke is, I used to always say my poor nails, they grow a certain length, then they all just break. Almost at the same time, you know, with close. And then if you watch the way I use them, it's like, well, no wonder. Okay, then that one looks like so. That would look cute, wouldn't it, with a little, with something like that, wouldn't it? A little starfish there. So the coral's kind of plain. That'd be cute. I might do that. And let's see, for our last one, starfish maybe? Or do we go with that? Or that? That would look kind of pretty though, wouldn't it? I think so. Let's see here. And yeah, I hope you can see them. Put them like so. Should I, or should I just leave that be, since the rest of them don't have any adornments like that? And that one of these is on the gnome, so maybe I should just leave that alone. Yeah, I'll do that. So that's what we're looking at, and I have to write along something here. And then after I turn this off, I'm going to go hunting for some ribbon to place here, with probably with Tim Holtz's tiny attacher. And the gnomes are in these clear bags, and then these go on them. So thank you guys so much for coming along. I mean, I know this wasn't too exciting or anything, but thank you for coming along with me. And I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.